It's game time. Ranking all the Tomorrowverse movies from worst to best. Or in my case, worst to redundant. One of the worst, probably the worst DC movie I ever seen. After the first half, Beware My Power really went off the deep end. Hal Jordan was evil and died in the same movie. The only reason why it's not the lowest is because Jon Stewart's in it. I watched this movie twice and I didn't like it. Such a shame too because I think the leads of the superheroes are a cool superhero team, but this movie didn't do them justice. And I think Mael was evil as well, which is jarring to say the least. And Solomon Grundy had a gun. How do you fumble a multiverse storyline this bad from a comic book? I never read the comic, but these movies left a lot more to be desired. The fact that Constantine sent the Flash back in time to do another Flashpoint by killing Baby Darkseid using that spell that caused the multiverse to die doesn't sit right with me. The Constantine part, yes, because their universe was dead, so there was no choice but to reset. But tying that into the destruction of the multiverse was... I don't get that. Like, the multiverse existed way before all these other... Before they decided to do this whole anime movie universe thing. Before then, they were just doing standalone animated movies. They never really connected with each other aside from, like, Batman and Superman. Part 1 is the best, 3 is the worst, 2 is the mixed bag. I honestly thought Justice Society was going to end up being a time travel movie, but it ended up being a multiverse movie, which was pretty cool. The only things I didn't like was Flash's costume was reversed, and I guess the art style. Fun fact, this was directed by the same guy that did all those other movies I mentioned. A fairly solid start for the Tomorrowverse and a solid Superman story. And it had the best Parasite. Honorable mention for Constantine House of Mystery. I thought it was pretty dope. It wasn't really a Tomorrowverse film. It was more like an epilogue for the Justice League Apocalypse War universe. But Batman, The Long Halloween, Part 1 and 2 are easily the best movies in the Tomorrowverse. Even though they didn't go with the comic art style, that didn't derail from the story or the characters, none of it. They understood the assignment. I think the biggest reason why the Tomorrowverse failed is because they used the same director from Justice Society World War II to direct all the movies after Batman and Superman. The art style was lacking and they didn't have a plan. I hope whatever James Gunn does with the DC animated movies, they are a lot better than this era we've been getting for the past few years. Not like what Marvel did with What If, trying to connect to the larger universe, just back to basics approach, more akin to the Golden Age, the early 2000s DC animated movies. And down the line, give us a Batman Beyond animated movie we deserve. That's all I gotta say. Catch you on the flip side. Ruben Comics signing off.